Hello YouTubers, this is my latest thing. I haven't posted a video for a while, but I've not been up to much other than just driving. But what I've just had fitted is solar panels. Been thinking about it for a while. For the past year actually, I've been making a note of how much electricity I use and working out the costs, and this should give me free electricity, plus there's enough on it for me to sell the electricity back, so I should make a bit of money as well. We've worked out I should get about £500 back a year from the electricity company. So it does depend on what company you're with. I'm with Utility Warehouse, which is a good company. They're one of the better ones that pay out for electricity you give them. I'll put a little post to the link for them if anyone's interested. But yeah, I've got 16 panels fitted yesterday. I've just come home from driving, so first time I've seen it. I'll show you some of the other systems as well, how it's wired up inside as well. Now I fitted it on my garage roof, or the workshop roof, because it's a better roof. It's the best direction for the sunlight, which the solar chaps who did it agreed with me. Also, it's a stronger roof. My house roof looks like it's going to need a bit of work doing with it in a couple of years' time. I don't want to have to take the solar panels off again, whereas my workshop's only about 10 years old. Only built it 10 years ago, and it's a solid, strong roof, so we're not going to have any trouble with that. So it's facing in a better direction, plus it's a stronger roof to support the weight of the solar panels. A problem that I've heard of a lot with these houses that have solar panels on is sometimes the roof isn't strong enough to take the weight of the panels, and after a few years the roof starts to sag and it can cost you a lot of money. But I've done it on my workshop. So the meter and everything is wired up inside the workshop as well. They've done it in two lots, so basically it's in two halves basically. So I've got the two fuses there going into the one box. I'm not going to pretend that I understand it massively. Unfortunately I was away driving the lorry when they fitted it, so they've explained it to somebody else and I've sort of got a second-hand version. But basically, from what I know, that green light's on, so we're making electricity and we're getting it. Which is all I need to know. I'm not spending any money. And that's what we've got in the workshop. And the only thing left for me to show you is this little device. This was extra. It cost about £130. And because obviously we don't want to go trudging all the way out to the workshop every time just to see what we're doing. We've got different settings on it. Again, say because I was away, they've not shown me how to use it, so I'm still playing with it, working out what the buttons do. But I know we've got a tick on it, so we're alright to use major appliances. Not that of course if it wasn't on we could still use everything because we're still plugged into the mains. But it's best to use big things like the dishwasher or whatever when the tick's on, and then you're not taking any electricity from the supplier, then we're using our own. And that's all there is to it. It's a nice little bit of kit. We fitted it, just in case you watch this video in about 10 years time, it's 2014 and it cost me just short of £6,000 to have it installed. It should pay for itself in about 5 years. The way I see it, the price of electricity is only ever going to go up. So with what I'm getting back as well, so it's hard to say at the moment, but we should get around £500 a year back as well for what we give back to electricity companies, what we've worked out. Whether or not that's true or not, again, it does depend on the weather and how much electricity we use here as well. But I'm away for most of it, so I don't use much. Right, so thanks for watching. What I'll do, if I can remember, in about a year's time, I'll add an update so you can actually tell how much I've made and any problems. The other thing I'm thinking about doing, I don't know if anybody's known about this, I would love to put a little wind turbine up on the roof as well. That way I could produce a bit of electricity, say during the winter when there's not as much sunlight, or at night, perhaps when it's a little bit windy, or say in the winter basically it's generally a little bit more windier. I'll be able to produce a little bit more electricity there just to sort of add to it a little bit more. I'm thinking about it. I don't know how difficult it would be just to wig a little wind generator up and feed that into the solar panels, into the solar meter thingy, I don't know the names for any of it. It's just a thingy and a doodah. But yeah, I was sort of thinking about that as well. If you do know about how to do that, then please leave a comment and let me know. Thanks again for watching, and I shall try and upload a video again soon. Bye bye.